Tim. This is Get Off My Lawn, the Matt Ramlings of a Gen Xer. We know why we're all here. Breaking news, and it's all over. It's everywhere. President Trump there was an attempted assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania at his rally. The video is everywhere. The video is disturbing. We are not going to show the video, but the video literally depicts him getting ready for the rally, pumping up the crowd, going through his rhetoric, going through his speech, and then you hear 5 distinctive shots fired out. After the first shot, you could see Trump grab his ear and basically hit the ground. He was very smart. He automatically just went to the ground by himself. And then Secret Service pounced on him. And then after that initial first shot, you heard 4 other cracks afterwards. Reports now are President Trump is fine. He was being checked out at a medical center. And we're waiting for further details in reference to the shooting. You can hear in the video itself that shooters down. So it's definitely shots fired. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But you're in a rural area in Butler, Pennsylvania. And it's one of these places that is basically Trump country. Now, Pennsylvania, of course, went to Biden, but this would be Trump's depicted home base. His home crowd almost. If you wanted to pick a home crowd in Pennsylvania, this would be a place to go. This would be a Trump place to go. And to have something like this happen, and the way it happened is very distressing because of the fact that you see where he's hit in the ear. A couple more inches the other way, and that's in his brain. And that's the scary thought. And for me to sit there and think that law enforcement didn't have some type of warning about it, it could be multiple people, could be one person in that crowd, is a little befuddling to me because I kind of think there would be I think this person will probably turn out to be known. And I think that's where I'm trying to say. I think this person or persons will probably be known to law enforcement. And that's just my speculation. But you saw Trump go down. You saw the Secret Service react. You saw him defiantly stand back up and yell and say "fuck" twice, almost like "fuck you" twice. Like you took your best shot and this is what you did. Now wait. You want to see what he's gonna do with this now? We thought what he did with the mug shot was crazy. He's going to put this on mugs. This shot of him with the blood streaming down his ear and everything on his face. This is going to be on a mug. This is going to be on a T-shirt. I'm buying it. I'm going to run out and get one as soon as possible. They're probably printing them right now. But I think it's the heated rhetoric of these elections that are now reaching a fevered pitch. And it's for both sides, of course. But the hatred towards Donald Trump is just reaching another level. For someone in a crowd to literally fire a firearm 5 times, or it could have been multiple, but we don't know yet, but to have that person literally fire a gun 5 times into a crowd, that shows total disregard for any type of human life. And it just clouds my mind that we have reached this point now. And I blame the media a lot. I actually blame the left quite a bit too, because of the fact that they villainized Trump so much and they've ginned up so much hatred towards him that they have manufactured a person or persons that would go out and commit this type of heinous act. Now, if anything, this is going to propel him even more. I don't care if you run every Obama. I don't care if you run Biden. I don't care if you run any or all the Obamas. I think whoever did this probably literally just secured the White House for Donald Trump in 2025. Because you're playing into everything that he says is wrong with this country. You literally are playing into that. The liberals are playing into Trump's every Trump card is going to Donald Trump. Because of the fact that everything he says that they're going to do, the liberals, they do. He warned us how many times, if they can come after me, what can they do to you? And then they go out and hire 86,000 other additional IRS agents to go after the billionaires, the millionaires. He talks about the unfairness in the press that basically hid Biden's dementia for 4.5 years or 4 years. Now, because I'm talking going back into the election cycle itself. So he has pointed these things out numerous times. And now for someone or some people to take an attempt on his life, it's even more distressing that we have reached this point in American history where there is just so much hatred for one candidate that someone tried to eliminate that candidate. You know, it's funny. You tried to eliminate the wrong guy, though, because I think this is going to do anything is going to just more energize the Trump base. I think, if anything, this is just going to more energize Donald Trump himself. I mean, after seeing this, man, I mean, like I said, I am a registered independent. Whole family is. We're definitely, I mean, like I said, we're definitely voting Trump. And we're going to do everything that we can here to support him and to support him to get this country back on track. Because we have more than just lost our way. We have lost our values. We have lost identity just between a man and a woman, or whatever you want to call yourself. We've lost our way in such a fashion that, you know, if there's 4 more years of this, we're never coming back. We'll never come back as a society. We'll never come back as a person, as a nation. This needs to be this. Donald Trump needs to be the saving grace of this country. And that's a lot to put on a guy, but he needs to be the saving grace. He needs to be the person that comes in. He needs to be the knight on the white horse running in and saving us, because we need to be saved from ourselves. Because, you know, with the advent of social media, I'm always, like I said, it's time to get off my lawn, so I'm always blaming social media. But with the advent of social media, everything going on, all this pandering to anyone, no longer just saying, listen, if you don't feel like a man or you don't feel like a woman and you're trapped in a woman's body, maybe it's a mental issue, not a genetic issue. We don't talk about that anymore because we're not allowed to, because we're not allowed to. We have to talk about everyone's feelings. Well, the feeling is today that this nation has gone askew. And for something like this to happen in Butler, Pennsylvania, to Donald Trump at a rally with his supporters, just shows me that it's time for a new direction. It's not really time for a new direction. It's time to go back to the old direction. It's time to go back to church, family values. It's time to go back to those things that you were proud. You know, it's nationalism. No, you were proud to be an American. You were proud to see the flag. You were proud of where you were in this country. We have so much hatred in this country towards our own country by people who shouldn't even be here that it's even more astounding. We're gonna have more information, of course, as it comes out. We'll do better, and we'll do more detailed, in-depth videos as we find out who did this and what happened. But as a nation, we can't rest easy. You know, we cannot go quietly into the night. We cannot go out without a fight. Of course, that's from Independence Day. We have to move on, and we have to become one again. We need a unifying moment. And I'm hoping that, not at the expense of Donald Trump, but I'm hoping this is a unifying moment, that people see what happened, they understand this, and say, you know what? We need to stop. We need to pause. This is a human. This is a human being, Donald Trump, just like anyone else's mother or father or grandfather or brother or nephew or sister or cousin or anyone. This is another human being that's life was almost taken because of political differences. As always, this is Tim. Let's get off my lawn. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. We're trying to grow the channel, so make sure you do all that fun stuff. God bless Donald Trump and God bless America. I'm out of here.